everybody. Welcome to Gunners Social. I think Max Dowman is going to be the new Messi. I think he's incredible. That game against Mansfield proved it. Yes, it's against the League One opposition, but the technique he has on the ball, the dribbling, the skill, the way he moves, the way he draws fouls, he has it. He has it all. And I think as he grows, as he improves, you will see he's going to be that Messi type of player. And I believe it already now. I think potentially he has that world-class attribute that makes you go, wow. You think of Lamine Yamal for Barcelona, you think of Musiala when he was a bit younger, Florian Wirtz. They just have that thing, they just have that edge on a lot of other players that don't. And I think that'll help massively for Max Dowman. He's already proved it a couple of times in the Prem. Yes, a little bit here, a little bit there. And I think maybe that injury he got early in the season dampened that progress, but not to an extent where he won't get back into it, because he saw against Mansfield, it was quality. And I think what's different from him to maybe an Ethan Nwaneri or a Miles Lewis-Skelly, Ethan Nwaneri came through at 17, 18. He got that breakthrough season where Saka was injured, so he came in. He got injured as well. But he played around 37, 38 games that season. And I think he's earned the right to be on loan at Marseille. He deserves the game time. He deserves to be in a starting 11, playing week in, week out, and that will help his career. But with Dowman, I don't see him going on a loan. I don't see him being held back like a Lewis-Skelly, like a Nwaneri. I think Arteta will trust him to go into the squad and play well. And you've seen the interviews. You've seen Declan Rice come out and say how good he is, how brilliant Max Dowman is on the ball. And that just shows how good he is. Mikel Arteta comes out when the interviewer asks how are the players. He always talks about Max Dowman. He says Max is ready. He'll be in the squad. And you saw it. I think we would have seen it more, like I said, if it weren't for that injury. And that's what's really good. That's a really good sign for a really good player. I mean, when the pre-seasons came, maybe because he was young, maybe the players we didn't play against didn't play exactly how they should have been, maybe because he was young. But I don't think that was the case. I think Max Dowman was really, really good at drawing fouls, getting past players on that right-hand side. And I think Arteta wants him to be more of a central attacking mid than a right-handed, right-sided player. I think he's more suited in that attacking midfielder role. He just breezes past players, and Arsenal are very, very lucky to get that contract for him, because every team, every club wants a Max Dowman, and every club wanted Max Dowman. So it was really, really good that we got his signature. For the upcoming months, I believe he will improve his game. I think he'll get more minutes in the Prem. But being in so many competitions, it allows that rotation. It allows players like Dowman to come in and show what he's worth. Like to the back end of the league, if, say, we win the league in the next 5 games, say, we've got 3 to 4 games left for Max Dowman to show his quality in the Prem. Because there will be other teams fighting for that place and fighting for them games. Because we'll be able to rotate if we do win that league. I don't think we will. I think it will go down to the wire. But if we can allow him to play in that Prem and give him that opportunity to show how good he is, because he is really good. Champions League as well. Last 20 minutes. I know he won't start because we're into the knockout stages now. But even still, say we go comfortably to the second leg at home against Bayer Leverkusen, or say Sporting or Bodo and Glimt in the quarterfinals, maybe the semi-finals. Play him, because he deserves that chance, and I think he'll get it. I think Arteta will give it him, and he'll be wrong not to, really, because we've seen his class. We saw it against Mansfield. He deserved that player of the match. He really did. I think from Arsenal. I think overall Mansfield player. I think it was Reece Oates that won it, he deserved it because Mansfield were really good against us. They held their own at home, and that home advantage worked for them. It was tough, but we got through it in the end with 2 bits of quality. And I think Dowman was so unlucky not to get at least 1 goal. He could have had 2. So 2-1 flattered them. In a way, it did flatter them, but I thought they deserved that kind of result because they were good yesterday. And Max Dowman proved how good he was. It's looking bright. I mean, I watched a video earlier today where they were saying he can be in the under-21s, which he can be for the next 5 years. He can still qualify for the Young Player of the Year for the next 8 years, which is crazy, until he's 23. Not only is it good for Arsenal or the Premier League, it's good for England as well. Imagine a player similar to Messi, similar to Messi. No one's ever going to be like Messi. No one. But I'm just saying it as an example. Messi is that type of player where you can't get the ball off him. You have to foul him to get the ball off him. If England have a player like that, we could be dominant, and we need that type of player to pull us through for a World Cup or a Euros because, we've got world-class players in England, and I think we've got enough to win. We should have enough to win. But I think adding a Max Dowman into that team in a few more years is scary. It's very, very scary. And I really hope it works because he's incredible. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments because I think Max Dowman will be one of the best players for Arsenal in the next coming years. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to like, share this if you want to, subscribe, comment down below what you think of Max Dowman. Do you think he's at that level of where he can be the best in the world? Let me know. Thanks for watching.